Hey, what's up, guys? It's Konsol, and today is going to be episode 28 of Konsol Plays Minecraft. And I've been doing work here on the. I'm gonna start calling this area the quarry, just because that's technically what it's going to be. Let's just drop down. Yeah, I've been clearing out a lot more space. We have a lot of area cleared out here and here, and this is my first time back at this area today, so it looks a lot larger than I last remember it. It's a pretty large area. This small square here is a 16 by 16. I started clearing this area, or the area out chunk by chunk, because it actually goes a lot faster. And this area right here just so happened to end up being a slime chunk, so I need to go ahead and mark that out at the bottom. And whenever I clear out an area that turns into a slime chunk, there is a slime chunk, I'm going to mark it out with a nether brick border and a wooden interior. So that should there'll probably be at least, I'm gonna say 4 to 8 slime chunks, could be more after I'm done clearing out this area. And I've also did a little bit of clearing out area at the very bottom, kind of like right there, if you can see. Just looking for diamonds, but I haven't really had any luck with it because I have to use my iron pickaxe. I haven't really did much here with the spawner, but I have been working on a small storage room. Well, it's small for now, but it's gonna be a lot larger, where I can store cobblestone, dirt, and then it's going to be storing gravel, sand, sandstone. I love these items where you get an overflow of, that I would not like to store at my storage room. It's going to be stored here. And I really like this design. I put this up right here just to kind of give it a little bit more shape. Plus, I wanted to be able to have sky, well, not really sky access, but look up. Technically, I do get sky access, but be able to look up into the sky, and it'll block me from rain and so on. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I think once I finish making this is going to be, it's not going to be straight like this. It's going to be, after I get to a certain point, I'm going to round it out. So this is going to be like a giant circle, so to say. If you can kind of get what I'm trying to do here. But I can't really show you guys until it's actually done. But as I clear out more space, I'm going to expand this here. And it'll be pretty, I'll be thousands and millions of blocks probably. Anyway, I would have been working on this a lot more, but as I said, I have to use iron pickaxes just because my diamond one is almost broken. I have 2 diamond pickaxes. One is efficiency 4, the other one is the normal one, which is efficiency 5. And I would like to, this is probably going to lead into today's goal for the episode. So I want to start working on the perfect villager trading system, and that involves 2 or 3 villages. If you guys aren't familiar with what it is, back when Minecraft first added villages, and you can doing villager trading, you can trade as much paper as you want to get infinite emeralds. And a lot of people used that and took effect of it. I know some people took effect of it in videos. I can't remember exactly who all did it, but you pretty much end up with as many emeralds as you would like. And they patched it and made it so that after using a villager's trade a certain amount of times, it will exit itself out. You can't use it anymore. But there are certain villages where if you get to the last trade, you can do the last trade and it'll reset all of the other trades because it cannot add any more trades to it. So the 2 perfect villages that people mainly use, one is to trade infinite amounts of paper in order to, technically it's infinite amounts of paper in order to get infinite emeralds. That is a librarian, I believe. 2 is one to trade the emeralds in order to get diamond tools, diamond pickaxes, diamond shovels, axes, swords, and so on. And doing that, it'll allow me to repair my tools faster and also to enchant a bunch of other tools for clearing our area. And the 3rd villager, I don't know if I can probably get this villager to do this. It could be I think it's the butcher. I can trade with him in order to get steak, because I don't really need a cow farm. Well, I could make one to get leather, but leather is not really in demand right now. If I made a cow farm, it would probably just be like the little stables that I breed the cows in. I'll start heading back to our area over here. So I want to get those 3 villages in order to get steak and pork chops. The last time I traded with a butcher in order to get steak and pork chops, ended up with about 2 to 3 stacks in like a minute. So I can have infinite amounts of food and diamond tools. And I can probably use all the diamonds I get naturally. I can either save them up and you guys can use them for whatever you want if you download the world. Or I can use them for building just because I'll be splurging in diamonds. Yes, I'll be rich. Anyway, but before we start getting the villages, we have to set up some other things first. And one is a sugarcane farm in order to get paper. And 2 is a villager breeder. So the villager breeder is going to be set up after the sugarcane farm, and the sugarcane farm is going to be done now. So I'm putting it in this area over here, and that's kind of the start of it. That's not the farm itself, but this is a, I forgot what this thing is called, like a item silo. You can kind of see this part here. This thing was created by Tango Tech, and there are different variations of this on YouTube, but this is one that best fits my needs because I can fit a lot of items in a double chest. And it'll also tell me how many chests are being filled up using the light here, well, the redstone lanterns. So like if I come here and only this chest is filled up, let's grab these back, then I don't have to worry about taking anything out. But if I come back and everything is filled up, I'm gonna have to start removing the sugarcane from this chest and placing them into this other storage chest. So yeah, and the farm is gonna be up in the air above this thing. And the farm is, well, the redstone for the farm is created by Mumbo Jumbo. I'll leave the link to that tutorial in the description. And I just changed it up a little bit to try to fit my needs a little bit more. And this is made by Tango Tech, as I said. So everything that I do there's a tutorial for it. I'll link those stuff in the description. Go and check those videos out. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into my creative world, and I can go ahead and show you guys what the sugarcane farm I'm going to be building is going to look like, and I can start working on it. Alright guys, here we are in the creative world. This is the sugarcane farm. Well, this here is one level of it. And this is going to, my design, well, it's not really my design. Well, yeah, it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build one of these, and I'm going to stack them into like a giant tower. And I want to have like a space here to kind of give it more of a visually appealing look, like that. And I'm probably going to build about 5 layers of this. Hopefully that will not cause much lag in my world at all. And if it does, I may have to, you know, disable a few layers or get rid of them. So pretty much how this works. Once a sugarcane grows, I'll activate this here. I believe I set up something like a bud switch, and it'll pretty much automatically harvest all the sugarcane that just grew. Let's go ahead and get some sugarcane to show you guys, like a little test. So sugarcane grows, gets harvested. Boom. That's pretty much as simple as that. But I'm going to be doing some things a little bit differently. First off, I want to be able to turn this thing off, because if I get to a point where my world's starting to lag because of this, or I'm trying to reduce lag, I can easily just shut this thing off. So in order to do that, we're going to have to power this piston here to make sure if they grow, it doesn't automatically harvest it. And then we're going to have to power another piston within the little piston chain here, because if all of these are grown, let's go ahead and test these up, and then I turn this back on, they don't get harvested, and they won't get harvested until one of them grows. So in order to fix that, we're going to activate a piston here, so that, let's go ahead and come back, when they start to grow, there'll always be one of them who can't grow. And because of that, when I turn this thing off, well, back on, and this one goes off, and eventually it does grow. Why aren't you back? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Yeah, I have to turn that one off first. You kind of get the idea. This just allows it to grow, and I'll restart the whole process. I hope that was a pretty decent explanation of what I'm trying to do. I don't know if it was. Oh well. Anyway, we're going to head back to my LP world, and we're going to start working on this. Alright guys, so this here is the start of the whole farm. If you noticed before, this was only, well, I didn't have the extra row chest here. But But I decided to add the extra row just because when I built this up, it'll been off center from the center part of here. It would have been like this and then kind of over to the side, and I don't think it would have looked that well. Yeah, it wouldn't look that good. And I don't have enough quartz to finish this up, so I'm gonna have to do some quartz mining in a little bit, or I may go back to my old base and I may have something there. Haven't been to my old base in a while. So I climb up here. You see, that's one of them is already at 8, so I gotta do this. Anyway, so when we put down our, let's get rid of that. By the time we put down our dirt and everything, there'll be 6 grass blocks for them to, well, the sugarcane to grow on. We gotta add the rest here, so that's 2. That means we have to go out 6 more. Wait, is that right? Alright, I could've, oh crap. That's why I say I could've overcounted. Alright, so we gotta go out here. And we gotta do the same to all of these. So the reason why it goes out 8, I'm pretty sure I've said this, but I don't know if I have or not. Right here in the middle is where the water is going to flow. The water is going to start here, flow down exactly enough blocks to just drop all the sugar cane into this little hole. On these blocks right here is where the grass will be for the sugar cane to grow. And then on the outside of that is where we're going to have the pistons. So it's pretty simple. Pretty simple little pattern. Not really a pattern. I guess it's a pattern. And I also forgot to bring my iron bars. So at the end, I think there's 2 blocks there, right there, like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2. And I think I say this every single time I do something with sugarcane. Sugarcane does not grow faster on sand. Look it up. You're being lied to. I just want to go ahead and double count, well, double check. Alright, that's right. At the very end, we're going to have a little border. Well, I guess it's more of a wall than a border. So let's go ahead and place our water. And it goes very right to the edge. Alright. That's all good. And I also have to add something here to make sure mobs won't spawn up here. Just in case you guys are wondering, I am playing on peaceful right now. It's just like a little test for the frame rate. Just because of the whole new zombie AI, I'm trying to see if it really does make a difference with playing on peaceful or not. Just because I have been getting a lot of lag when just digging and so on with playing on hard. Alright, so this is alright. Next, it's the pistons. So, I think it's this. And sugarcane is only going to grow up 2 blocks. And it's pretty much like that. And then here at the edge, you gotta do this. And this pretty much goes over the pistons to right here. And we're going to have a iron bar going straight through the middle here. That blocks the items from getting pushed to each side. And that is pretty much how it's built. Well, minus the redstone. Redstone goes on top of here. Let's just go ahead and start working on that. So it's piston. Sand block goes on top of the piston. A furnace is going to be right here. Block like this. A comparator is going to go here. Redstone. Redstone. Repeater. Yeah, repeater. So right about redstone. Boom, boom. And we're going to have a sand block here. I'm pretty sure I said that already. And that's, or we can use gravel too, but we're going to use sand. And that's pretty much how to build one. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this whole level. And we can go ahead and plant our sugarcane. I just want to see, over a certain amount of time, how much actually grows. So let's go ahead and jump down. And then we can start seeing how much it grows depending on how well, I want to see how much grows in a certain amount of time just to see how often I should be coming back here to check and get sugarcane out. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, I recently went out and got some quartz from the nether, so I end up at level 30. Let's try enchanting a quick pickaxe to see what we can get. It's kind of a waste for a level 30. I was hoping to get, I don't even know what I would get. Probably fortune. Fortune would have been nice because I already have a really good silk touch pick, but we got silk touch on an iron pick. That's decent, I guess. Anyway, I finished building up one of these layers, and well, I shouldn't say layers. I should say levels. Yeah, level 1. Anyway, I just planted the sugarcane, so it should start growing within like the next 15 to 20 minutes. Well, growing pretty decently. Have the redstone and everything set up, and that part in the middle is where it leads up into the next level, which will be above here, and then so on. I also worked on this little area here just to try to make it look halfway decent. You won't be seeing this from the back, so you don't gotta worry about that, because it's kind of ugly from the back. Looks like a girl with a flat booty. If you get what I'm trying to say. Let's try to put this here. Alright. Let me see. I think it just started working. Yep. One sugarcane came down. So that's that. Over here we're going to be placing the storage room for the sugarcane. So it's just going to be like one side is going to be a lot of sugarcane, maybe another side is going to be paper, or it can make it several floors. So one side or one floor is sugarcane, another floor is paper. Most of the paper is going to be going over here. I want to place everything in a central area. So sugarcane farm, sugarcane storage, and over here is going to be where the villagers are going to be bred, and I have the whole villages set up. This is a really nice little area enclosed here. Well, not really enclosed, but it's kind of covered, so to say, or surrounded. That's a better word. So we're probably going to set up the villager spawner either probably up in the air. I'm not really sure how. When I spawner, I guess you can call it a spawner. It's the breeder system. I don't really know how the breeder systems work. I've tried it before and I kind of made them breed on accident, but it's not something I really know all the science about, so I need to go and look that up. Probably go watch some Tango Tech videos, just because he is the person who really knows everything about villagers, and I think he has made videos about that before. I just need to learn how the whole villager spawning or breeding works, and I can probably make something cool. So that'll be probably up in the air. Then I want to have the villagers kind of come down, and I can decide whether I want to keep or get rid of the villager. I don't know if the perfect villagers have a specific trading pattern. I've seen a list of which villagers have good trades, and I don't know if that's for every single villager. So I'll probably figure that out sometime soon, and then we can start working on villager trading and the paper and everything. And I had an idea for trading with the villagers. I wanted to, I don't know if this will really be efficient or not, but I wanted to try to set up a system where a lot of the paper will go into hoppers and droppers, or dispensers, probably droppers. And I can pretty much stand in the area and constantly have paper being dropped from the ceiling down to me. And that'll allow me to, well, it'll probably be 4 at a time, or I can have even more and have a water stream given to me, and I can just constantly trade with them. and then have another hopper that will let me just throw all the items out and sort the emeralds and stuff. So I don't know, it'd probably be better if I had it being shown visually, but yeah. Anyway, we finished up the sugarcane farm. So that's pretty much my goal for this episode completed. I got another sugarcane here, and I'm probably gonna go AFK here for probably about 30 minutes just so I can see how much sugarcane actually drops down here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now, so I'll be back soon. Alright guys, after about 30 minutes I came back here to check it, and I had just over 1 stack, only from this one layer. So I'm probably going to build about 4 to 5 layers, which means that I'll get 5 stacks per layer in 30 minutes, so that's about 10 an hour. And that's actually pretty good considering I don't have to come here and harvest everything myself. I can just come and check on it. So yeah, I probably won't have to come back here for a very long time while I'm working as I'm gonna swallow my tongue. I probably won't have to come back here for like a couple of hours at a time. And plus I have a lot of sugarcane from my other sugarcane farm back in my old base, and I have a lot of extra I can turn to paper. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a thumbs up rating. Can we try to get 20 thumbs up ratings on this video? That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure you guys have a great day or a night, depending if you're watching this at night or morning, or yeah, have a great 24 hours. Yep. Alright, later.